Hopefully going to be very prayerful and a wonderful Shabbat experience. What you might see is maybe some things are a little out of order, nothing crazy, or maybe we're going to do tunes that we haven't done in a while. So I hope everybody has fun with services this evening. So our first thing out of order is we're actually going to jump right into the Chadodi, which is on page 138.
לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, שבת נקבלה. שמור וזמור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, ושמו תפארת ולנהילה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נשאוך, סוף מסבך משבת תהילה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה,
Verse 5.
התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורק ומאורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Everybody, please rise as we welcome our Shabbos bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובשולה. תוך אמונוי עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לחדותי נקרא קלה,
Please be seated. Now that we have welcomed our Shabbos bride, who did such a beautiful job, we are going to turn back to page 120. Thank you for bringing our candlesticks. I was afraid I had lost them. So if you wouldn't mind helping us light the candles. Just light it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu leha Now, before you go, my Shabbos bride, I heard that today is a special day. Is it your birthday? How old are you? You're 12. All right, for having an amazing costume and for it being your birthday. Whoa, that's a lot of Reese's. You're very welcome. Shabbat shalom. We continue on page 144 with the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ויעמד יברח יורתי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו.
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך. לעולם ועד מהמיה
Yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ורומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה דוש וחתה ונחמתה תמירה בימה
Amen. Please rise, turning to page 146 as we turn to the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. Continuing with the Hebrew on page 148, Mari Varavim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, pohochma poteach sharim, uvitvuna mishane itim, umechalef et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem berakia kirtsono, b'rei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Uma'avir yom umvein laila, umavdil ben yom umvein laila, Adonai Sevaot Shemo, El Chai v'kayam, Tamid imloch alenu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv aravim. Blessed is the Eternal who brings on the evening. Turning to page 151, responsively on the bottom, wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Well, tonight is a special night for many reasons. It is Shabbat, which is always exciting, but also it's Friends and Family Shabbat, which means I have a very special friend who is joining us. Say Shabbat Shalom to Isaac.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, everyone, Shabbat Shalom.
Isaac, you seem really excited for Shabbat.
Happy Purim.
That's right,
Happy
it is Purim. You know, Isaac, I forget all the time. We have so many Jewish holidays. What's this one about?
Ooh, let's see. It's the book of Esther. It's the book of Esther, I think.
It is the book of Esther. She's a strong woman, isn't she?
Oh, very strong, very strong. But we don't like that Haman guy. Who likes Haman? Yeah, Haman.
wait. Why are we booing someone?
Because Haman,
Boo!
Haman,
Boo!
he was mean to the Jews, not very nice, and he wanted us to bow down, and we don't bow down to anybody.
That's actually not totally true. We do bow to God, don't we?
Oh, that's right, God. Don't forget about God. That's good. Yeah.
We're in God's house, so and it's Shabbat, so we should probably bow a couple of times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember correctly, Esther was the wife of a famous king. Yeah. King Ahasuerus. Wasn't that his name?
Oh, yeah. He's hard to say, but yeah, that's right. King Ahasuerus.
Should we try saying it all together?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Hash. Ve. Rosh. Ahasuerus. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And Ahasuerus actually had 2 wives. Do you know that?
2 wives?
2 wives, not at the same time.
No.
That'd be expensive.
Vashti was one.
Vashti was the first one. And whenever we hear Vashti's name, we cheer.
Oh, yeah. Vashti.
And then there's, of course,
Esther.
And we also cheer.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we cheer for Esther. We don't
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah, we boo for Haman. And cheer for Esther. Let me hear ya. That's good.
And the story of Esther is an important one that still has meaning today, don't you think?
Absolutely. You should say something about the story.
Ooh, you should be a rabbi, Isaac. Okay, so the story of Esther is so important today because it tells us that we should be proud to be Jewish.
Yes, I'm very proud to be Jewish.
Yeah. You got the hair down and you got the name Isaac. Yeah, but anyone can be Jewish, look Jewish, sound Jewish, right?
Absolutely.
And we should be proud of it, and we shouldn't hide our identity, right?
No.
And so on Purim, we do a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
We eat cookies.
We eat Hamantaschen.
Mmm.
I like Hamantaschen. Who likes Hamantaschen?
Who likes Hamantaschen? Okay, but Isaac, what's the correct flavor of Hamantaschen? I just heard Cindy Lynch say poppy seed.
Poppy
Blech.
Poppy
It's
seed.
poppy.
Ugh, I don't know about poppy seed.
Cindy? Yes.
Poppy seed.
It gets
I
in
like
your
chocolate.
tea. Chocolate?
Chocolate Hamantaschen.
Who's with Isaac? Who
is
thinks it's
my
chocolate?
favorite.
Okay, now I really like apricot. Ooh.
Is it apricot or apricot?
I believe it's mish.
Apricot.
That's the
Apricot.
Hebrew word for apricot.
Tomato,
Mish.
tomato.
Yeah, it's a fun word. There's only one flavor of Hamantaschen I don't eat.
What's that?
Strawberries.
Oh yeah, you're allergic to strawberries. You
I
don't
am.
want to eat strawberry Hamantaschen. No.
No. And so we eat these cookies called Hamantaschen, and then we also listen to what's called a Purim spiel.
Oh, that's tomorrow night here at Temple Ohev Shalom, 6:30 Nosh, 7 o'clock spiel, and it's free. Everybody should come.
Are you looking for a job?
We like that.
Okay, you could have a job here. And then we're supposed to listen to the Megillah.
The Megillah Gorilla?
Not the Megillah gorilla.
The Megillah? What's a Megillah?
What's a Megillah with you?
That's funny.
No, the Megillah is a scroll. You know how back there we have the Torahs?
Yeah?
So that has the 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. But a Megillah is a scroll that has the book of Esther and Lamentations and Ecclesiastes.
Oh.
Yes, it's a whole other scroll that we have.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we're supposed to listen to every single word, even if the word is Haman.
Boo, boo, boo. We don't like Haman.
Boo.
No. But we love Esther.
Yeah. And speaking of love, do you know who else we love?
What? Who?
God.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
love God.
wondering if you could help us bring up some of our kids to lead us in the Shema, because I think we should get back to services.
That's a great idea. Come on up, kids. Come on up.
Okay, so I think we need kindergarten and first graders. Can you guys come help me with the Shema? K, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yeah. K, 1, 2, and 3.
3. 1, 2, and 3. Come on, sugar glider.
Chop, chop.
That's a pretty
Chop,
good.
chop. K, 1, 2, 3.
Hi. Can you help with the Shema? Okay, good. No, leave Isaac alone. He's
Careful.
funny.
You can pet me if you want. Go ahead.
Okay. So we are on page, Roman, can you tell us what page we're on? 152. Hey, can you ask everybody to
152.
please stand? Please rise. Great job. Okay, are you guys ready?
Ready?
All right, help Mr.
Everybody,
Isaac.
everybody do it.
And we're going to cover our eyes.
Cover our eyes.
Ready? Yeah, get those shins ready. Ready? Here we go. Shema.
Shema
Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Very nice.
Thank you guys so much for
Very
helping.
nice.
Do you want to tell everyone to please
So
be
proud
seated?
of you.
Say it really loudly.
Please be seated.
Please be seated. Good job.
So good. All right, you guys can please be seated
Very
too.
nice.
Bye.
Bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Happy Purim.
Happy Purim. Very nice. Those kids are cute.
I think they're very cute.
Mhm.
Now, I think we need to continue. I think I'm going to have to put you to have a little Shabbat Shalom right now.
Okay. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat,
Shabbat
shalom,
shalom.
Isaac.
Bye. Bye.
All right, page 154, we are going to continue with the words of the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'elem asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'techa uvlevtecha v'derech v'shokmecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'visharecha Leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai lechem emet. Turning to page 158, we continue singing in joy as we move to the words of Michamocha.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osefele Nora tehilot osefele Malchutecha rahu panecha Ukeyam livnei Moshe u'Miriam Zeini anu ve'amru Zeini anu ve'amru Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osefele Nora tehilot osefele
As we continue having fun with our service and changing things up a little bit, we are actually going to do Yismechu this evening. On page 162, Yismechu, a joyful song about how lovely it is to keep Shabbat.
Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat Mekadeshei, Mekadeshei Shevi Shabbat Kulam yizbehu v'yitango mitefat Shabbat Yismechu b'malachutecha Shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat Yismechu b'malachutecha Shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat
Turning to page 164, we prepare ourselves to be in conversation with God, turning to the Amidah. Please rise.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agitei latecha Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur v'Anora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Asei Avot Ve'imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומק נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לך חיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יעלו הסלע, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הקדוש.
Please use this time using the words in your Siddur going through page 178 to talk to God, to be in conversation with God. And when you're ready, then I ask you to find your seat. Page 178. We know that amongst our joyous celebrations, there are people who are in need of healing, who are a little bit broken, who could use some of our thoughts in these moments. We think about Larry Barnes, Arnold J. Baum, Teresa Doherty, Tracy Dukert, Lois Gallowitz, Joan Gibson, Linda Goldstein, Andy Gordon, David Groft, Pastor Earl Harris, Jennifer Jones, Honey Kibler, Deborah Nelson, Steve Naiman, Lisa Niabigi, John O'Day, Miriam Robinson, Lori Shepler, Nathan Snyder, Diane Tankle, Clara Taylor, Arlene Yaffe. If there's any other names you'd like to add to this list, please share them now. Holding these names close to our heart, we turn to page 371 for the Misha Berach. Please close your seat doors for just a few minutes for a word of Megillah in Torah. Growing up, I was taught that in no uncertain terms could I wear a spaghetti strap dress or open-toed shoes in the sanctuary. To do so would be offensive to God. No one actually used that word, but it certainly felt that way. And I remember carrying this quiet fear that if I crossed some invisible line, God or the rabbi might strike me down on the spot. I don't actually remember there being similar rules for the boys, but for us girls, certain clothing was deemed indecent, right? I see some heads nodding. Now, things have changed. Once or twice now, I have even dared to wear open-toed shoes on the bima. Not tonight. And not without lingering fear or anxiety. But today, we don't monitor what people wear to the temple in the same way. It matters more to us that people show up as they are. Of course, there's still some natural boundaries. We try not to arrive in our pajamas. And when we can, we try to put in some effort, not because God is going to smite us, but because of Chidor Mitzvah, the value of beautifying our spaces. And yes, we include honoring our own bodies as a personal sanctuary. Now, I'm not saying any of this because we have some clothing crisis here at Temple Ohev Shalom. And especially tonight when I look out and I see all of your vibrancy and your creative Purim costumes, what I see is joy. I see playfulness. I'm saying this because our tradition has been thinking about clothing since its inception. This week in Parshat Tetzaveh, we encounter one of the most detailed descriptions of a wardrobe in the Torah. The priestly wardrobe. And unlike today, when I might experiment with a new hairstyle or some fun earrings, the priests did not have that sort of creative freedom. They had a uniform. These were sacral vestments that the priests are to wear, and these garments were designated with a purpose. Our text read in Exodus chapter 28, verses 2 through 4, Make sacral vestments for your brother Aaron for dignity and adornment. These are vestments that they are to make. We need a breastpiece, an ephod, a robe, a fringed tunic, a headdress, and a sash. They shall make these vestments for your brother Aaron and his sons for the priestly service in the name of God. They shall be made of gold, blue, purple, and crimson yarns, be made of fine linen. It's clear that the priests were meant to be seen. After all, it would be near impossible to hide, all while wearing a breastpiece, ephod, robe, fringed tunic, headdress, and a sash colored in gold, blue, purple, crimson, made of fine linen. And here I thought wearing those white robes on the high holidays was a little bit inconvenient. In the times of the Bible, the priests' clothing separated them from everyone else. When they put on those garments, they could not disappear into the crowd. They were visibly marked as servants of God, and their clothing told the community who they were and what they stood for. And in doing so, they stood apart from the community. Looking at the word va'asu, and they shall make, a Talmudic sage, Rabbeinu Baya, notices that the verse places this command alongside chokhmah, wisdom, suggesting that these garments had to be made lishama, with intentionality, with awareness of their sacred purpose. The artisans had to know why they were sewing, and the priests, when wearing them, had to remember who they were. You see, these garments were not costumes. They were a commitment to the Jewish people. And when a priest wore the breastplate and the robe, he could not pretend to be someone else. He carried the names of the 12 tribes over his heart. And he stood as visible representative of the people and of God. And how interesting that this parsha, this Torah portion, arrives just as we enter the holiday of Purim. On Purim, we do the complete opposite. We put on masks. We blur our identities. We revel in becoming someone else, a minion or minyan, if you will. For just a few hours, we step outside of our role. We trade dignity for silliness. In the book of Esther, we read of two named women whose relationship to visibility is a little complicated. Vashti refuses to appear before the king and his advisors. She refused to appear scandalously. She resists being displayed. And for enforcing her boundaries, she pays dearly for that refusal. On the other hand, Esther, our heroine, does appear. She plays the part of the queen flawlessly. Still, despite the favor the king shows her, she too, at the insistence of Uncle Mordecai, opts to hide her Jewish identity. Perhaps out of fear of being killed by the wicked Haman. So which is it? In Exodus, our leaders are commanded to be visible. They are to be set apart in garments of glory and splendor. They're to be visible, seen by the whole community. And in Persia, our queen, arguably a Jewish leader, survives only by blending in and hiding. And why does Esther conceal who she is? Why do we mask ourselves on Purim? Are we afraid of the Hamans? Of our world? Or do we simply delight in the chance to loosen the grip on expectation and responsibility, if only for just a night? Perhaps Purim is not about hiding, but instead the courage to reveal. Esther hides her identity until the moment she can no longer afford to do so. And then she steps forward, risking everything. She declares in Esther chapter 4, verse 16, "I shall go to the king, though it is contrary to the law. And if I am to perish, I shall perish." She said it that dramatically. The priests' garments were a daily reminder of who they were. And Esther's moment of revelation was a turning point for the Jews in Persia. By stepping into her identity and embracing her truth, she was able to single-handedly save the Jewish people of Haman's evil plot. By trusting her community, she secured a future for the Jewish people. Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks of blessed memory once said in his book, Radical Then, Radical Now, Jewish identity is not only a faith, but a fate. It is not an identity we assume, but one in which we are born. Maybe the question for us is this: when do we hide, and when do we step forward? When is it wise to blend in, and when do we just accept our fate that this identity has been with us since we've been born? Whether we have converted or we were born this way, each of us has that Jewish soul. It's as much a part of us as our DNA. We no longer have priests. We do have pretty fabulous rabbis and cantors and soloists. And honestly, I don't think I would mind wearing a breastpiece of gold and fine linen, at least once or twice. It might get a little heavy. And our sanctuaries no longer look the same. Our temples were destroyed, and we now have small congregations spread throughout Israel and the diaspora. And yet, despite these changes, society demands that we still clothe ourselves every day. And whether we mean to or not, what we wear and how we carry ourselves is a visible sign to the world about our identities. Our stories are woven into the fabrics we choose to wear and the accessories we choose to adorn. On Purim, we play with masks and costumes, but when the costume comes off, what lays beneath? The priests could not forget who they were when they put on their garments, and Esther could not forget who she was once she spoke her truth. Now, I no longer believe that God is measuring hemlines and scoffing at the chutzpah of dresses showing clavicles. But I do believe that there's something powerful in choosing to wear your Judaism. We must proudly choose to wear a Magen David, a Star of David, around our necks. We should keep our kippas on when we go to Bangkok Walk after services, and invite me. We should proudly own our Jewish identity when someone asks. There's power in that. And just as Esther found her power in owning her identity, so can we. I'm not sure that it will foil some evil plan constructed by a modern-day Haman. But it sure would strengthen our identity. In a famous dictum spoken by late 1800s journalist Ahad Ha'am, more than Israel has kept the Sabbath has kept the Jews. To turn his phrase, more than the Jews have kept their identity has kept the Jewish people. We should no longer hide. Instead, let us adorn our bodies boldly. Let us stand apart, proudly, sparkling with the notion that we are proud to be Jewish. After all, don't we cheekily say, they tried to kill us, they failed, let's eat. Or on Purim, let's drink. Haman tried to kill us, but because of Esther, he failed, so we eat cookies in the shape of his hat, or in Israel, they say his ears. Today, people may be calling for our destruction, and they will fail, and we will continue to eat, and in turn, we will continue to live in the light of our Judaism. May this moment of frivolity be a joyous revolution, and may we be strong enough to take off our masks, unveil our hidden Judaica, and when the night is done, like the priests of old, choose to commit ourselves to the Jewish people, visibly and proudly. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Purim Sameach, Happy Purim. So if you haven't caught on, I like to do typically a song after my sermons that kind of go along with the theme of my sermon. And so tonight, we're actually going to skip all the way to page 640 because there's a great song called La Yehudim, which is actually found in the book of Esther, Esther chapter 8, verse 16. And the translation is, the Jews had light, joy, gladness, and honor. A prayer that I wish for all of us this evening. 640. May we all find joyness, is that a word? Joy and happiness on this day. And we do so by continuing to pray. At least that's how I find joy. Turn to page 586. We rise for the words of the Aleinu.
תקרא ליוצא בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינה רוזו בגופי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו לעינות, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Please be seated. Our hearts turn towards those that we have lost in this season and in seasons past. We remember Gloria Adler, Sadie Alexander, Fanny Baturin, Matilda Burke, Harry Kasher, Samuel Friedman, Jerome Goodman, Samuel Cades Jr., Jane Landersman, Gertrude Landis, Elvin Lester, Walter Manola, Elnora McSpirit, Goldie Reiner, Richard Lee Roth, Howard Rubens, Mark Shermer, Robert Smigel, Molly Spitalny. In the period of Shloshim, we remember Dr. Robert Cohen, Joanne Duke, And in the period of Shiva of 7 days, Lee Spitoni. If there's any other names you'd like to add to this list, please say them now. Turning to page 598, we rise for the words of Kaddish Tome, our mourner's prayer. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'oma divrach hirotei v'almich malchutei, b'chayechon yomechon, uv'chayei d'kol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam urmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalau shemei d'kudashah b'rechu. Le'ela min kol berachata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Damiram be'elma v'yitmeru. Amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shamaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael. Vimru. Amen. O say shalom b'ramav, u'ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael. Vimru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. My fellow minion, Raina Minion, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on? Oh.
Do you not know the song to your own costume?
Apparently we have a theme song. Who knew?
That's not nice. I'm not despicable.
It's the whole point of the movie.
Nice, Raina. Nice, Raina. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming to celebrate Purim with us this evening. Everyone is invited downstairs for an Oneg Shabbat after services. Big time tomorrow night for our Purim spiel, Megillah on the roof.
Rabbi?
Thank you. I am the rabbi. Haha.
Been usurped.
Please join us at 6:30 for a light nosh, and then 7 o'clock for the Purim spiel. If anyone is interested, on Monday evening, Beth El is having their Purim spiel combined with Hizakamuna. I can't read the time. I don't have my glasses.
That would be at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. at Beth El on Monday evening. They're in the handout. You have to RSVP, I believe. So just write a quick little email there, and you can RSVP for Beth El's Purim spiel. Next Friday, Friends and Family Shabbat, starting at 6 with dinner and services at 7. And they're
Shabbat is happening again?
yeah,
Well, that's awesome.
every Friday
What?
and Saturday, right?
Wild.
There's a QR code to sign up for dinner if anyone is interested. Next Friday at 6. And then if anyone is interested, our sign up, our registration is now open for our Passover Seder.
Nah.
Oh yes, Passover Seder,
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
April 2nd, second night of Passover. There's a QR code in the handout. You're more than welcome to RSVP. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Happy Purim. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.
Shabbat shalom. Also, I have a class that goes on every Wednesday night. It's a Torah portion class. A couple of the people in here are a part of it. We go over what that weekly Torah portion is. So I invite you to pop on. No need to RSVP. Just pop on and let's learn together. All right. I want to see what everyone's costumes are. So if you are wearing a costume, come on down. Let's do a little costume parade. And I might have prizes for best costumes. Oh, yeah. All right, let's line up. Let's let everyone see. You do. You go together. Come on down, Linda. Okay. Linda, what is your Purim costume?
My Purim costume this is my Purim costume.
I love it. I think that deserves a dum-dum for effort. Dum-dum. Patty? Yes? What's your costume? You're a tiger, huh? That's so scary. I think you've gotten a dum-dum. There's also a Tootsie Roll in here. You okay? Yeah, go for it. Do it. Birthday girl, what is your costume?
I'm the bride.
What bride, though?
What she said.
You got to say it.
Shabbos bride.
You're the Shabbos bride. I think I already gave you your prize because that's a great costume and you really made me chuckle a whole bunch, so thank you for that. And I think she's deserving of a happy birthday, don't you think? Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caitlin. Happy birthday to you. In Hebrew, Yom Haledet Sameach. Yom Haledet Sameach. Yom Haledet Sameach. Yom Haledet Sameach. Happy birthday. Deb David Heiser, what are you?
Leftover Halloween candy.
That was my costume.
And for that, you get goldfish, not candy at all. Josh David Heiser, I don't know who this is.
No, we're two parts.
Oh, you're
We're the same
two parts. I'm struggling really deeply to understand what your costume is.
You wouldn't get it. The kids in the audience would.
Do you guys get what he is? Six. All right. For having a fabulous couple's costume. Pick a chocolate bar of your choosing.
That works.
Roman. You're the Monopoly man. You have money for tzedakah? It's back there. I think you've definitely earned one. What are you going to go for? Ooh, a Mr. Good bar. I love it. All right.
I am a Luna moth.
You're a Luna moth. Yeah, give us a 360 here. Ooh, very cool. Now, I feel like it goes together. Maybe you're missing part of your costume. There's spirit. And what are you?
I'm a toadstool.
You're a toadstool. Could this be a Renaissance fair costume?
It's partially a Renaissance.
Partially a Renaissance. Also, for a couple's costume, you have earned yourself. Ooh, fruit and nuts. Fruit and chocolate? Raina, what'd you buy? Roman has pledged 500 Monopoly monies to our capital campaign. Thank you, kind sir. I'm sorry, what's your name? Yona. Who are you?
I am expressing my gender fluid realness and expressing simultaneously my masculine side and my feminine side.
Ooh. Are you rocking maybe some biblical characters?
The story, the Midrash goes that the first human created wasn't a masculine Adam who lost his rib, but in fact a person with both masculine and feminine. And when it says that they removed what we translate as a rib, originally it was a side. So this original human was split down the middle to create the masculine and feminine that we've had ever since.
We got to get you doing a Devar Torah. All right. Now, I'm not going to give you a Kit Kat because I'm just going to end up eating that. So you can have a Dum Dum. Did you pick strawberry?
Oh, I don't know, there's cherry.
Okay, cherry. All right. And who are you?
I'm the cute minion.
What does that make me?
A cute minion, too.
Okay, we're the cute
I
minions.
have gloves.
You too. I have to move a lot of paper. Yes.
No, thank you. I'll take a lollipop.
Aha, I get a Kit Kat letter. And I am also, I'm going to eat that, let's be honest. I am also a minion, but I have 10 Jews on me, including Raina, which means I'm a minion of minions. Minion. It's funny. Thank you so much for all of your creativity in your costumes. I hope to see more tomorrow night for our spiel. Yes, give it up for them. All right, kids, if you'd like to come down, we're going to do a couple of Purim spiels, or a couple of Purim songs, and then we will move downstairs for some oneg. So kids, come on down. Ooh, if I was a steak, I would be a filet mignon. Mignon.
חג פורים, הגדול הוא ליהודים, מסכות רשנים, צמרות דודים.
Page 673.
הבה נשירה רש רש רש, הבה נרישה רש רש רש, ברשנים.
Hag Purim, Hagadol HaYehudim,
מסכות רשנים, צמרות דודים. הבה נשירה
Rosh Hashanah.
הבה נשירה
Rosh Hashanah.
הבה נשירה
Rosh
רש
Hashanah.
רש. Purim Day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play. Let's hear the groggers,
Rosh Hashanah.
Let's hear the groggers,
Rosh Hashanah.
Let's hear the groggers, rush, 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 when they say amen.
Okay. I think let's just skip to this one. Okay. What's the date today? Okay, so we are going to go into a song that the kids have been learning in school. I'm going to teach everybody the Hebrew, and then they're going to help with the English, okay? So you guys are going to go into your pamphlet here. There's this blue thing here. So it's a very fun song from my childhood called La Kova Shali, which means my hat. So we're going to learn the words. You ready? La Kova Shali Shalosh Pinot Shalosh Pinot La Kova Shali. Now what does that mean? Do you guys know what that means? Yeah, Raylan. It doesn't mean it's my hat? It is my hat. Even more importantly, it is my hat. But whose hat are we talking about? I don't think they heard you. Boo! Okay, Miss Seb, do you want to come up here too and help? Mr. Monopoly, can you come over here so everybody can see you? Yeah, here, why don't you guys all scooch this way so everybody can see you? Okay. Okay, so you ready? So we got the words La Kova Shali, Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Kova Shali. Ready? La Kova Shali, Shalosh Pinot, Shalosh Pinot, La Kova Shali. So my hat has three corners. Three corners does my hat have? But what happens if my hat doesn't have three corners? Ve'im, lo, hayu, lo, shalosh, pinot, lo, haya, ze, Hakova, Shelly. If it doesn't have 3 corners, it's not my hat. Ready? V'im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot lo hayaze hakova sheli. Let's try that again. V'im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot lo hayaze hakova sheli. I think you guys all got it. So we're going to do all the Hebrew all together, and then these guys are going to take you through the English. Sound good? Ready? La kova shali, shalosh pinot, shalosh pinot, la kova shali, ve'im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo hayaze hakova shali. All right, can you guys help us with the English? All right. Has 3 corners. 3 corners as my hat. Oh, and have not 3 corners. Wouldn't be hat. It has 3 corners. 3 corners has it would not have 3 corners. It would not be it has corners. Corners has it not corners. It would not be it has has not it would not be You guys did so good. All right. If you guys are willing to stay up here and help me with Kiddush, then we can dismiss everybody to the food downstairs. You ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'yamav ratzon hinilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishi ki hu yom tehila l'mikrayei kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-shabbat. Amen. Chaim. Ready? Nolan, wait, take this off. Ready? Wow. Okay, ready? Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Thanks, God. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Feel free to get some. Shabbat shalom. I hope to see you the rest of the weekend. Happy Purim.